Joining our coverage now is Democratic Congresswoman Madeleine Dean of Pennsylvania. She's a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee. We just heard Donald Trump say that he doesn't care anymore about negotiations to end his war. So how long will it go on?
Well, it's good to be with you, Lawrence, but good that the president is getting out of the NATO summit. And hopefully he hasn't blown up all of our relationships across NATO. I'm a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, also a member of Appropriations. And I have said for a long time the president is unhinged and unwell. I don't say that with any pride or glee. It's very sad. I want the person who is leading this country to be well, to be rational. But day after day, event after event, we see a president who is unhinged and unwell. He's erratic. He is volatile. For example, just the language you were using. 22 days ago, Trump said of Iran, quote, very rational people, nice to deal with, strong, smart people. They're not radicalized. Today, what does he say? They're cuckoo. They're sick. They're dirty players. They're scum. They're evil people. We are dealing with a president who has no credibility. And I think that used to scare our NATO partners or our allies and maybe even our enemies around the world. But now I fear they probably secretly are mocking him. They recognize he has no clothes. This emperor has no clothes. He has no talent. He has no credibility. He has no taste. I only wish that responsible people in our government would come around him and tell him so.
American secretaries of state, presidents, diplomats have had to negotiate with some very difficult situations, including trying to negotiate an end to the war in Vietnam, by Henry Kissinger, trying to negotiate with China to open the door to even go to China, arch enemy of the United States for so long. And they never, ever, ever said any of those words about any of the people that they had to negotiate with.
No, and you don't pronounce last night that you're going to attack them even harder tonight. Imagine a Secretary of Defense. Of course, we have one with zero credibility and ability. But imagine these things that the president says that are so undiplomatic. And look at Secretary Rubio sitting there doing nothing, saying nothing, staring blankly. I know you know that we had a conference call last week with Secretary Rubio and Mr. Whitaker, and it was about the MOU, only about the MOU. And you remember what the MOU begins with? A permanent ceasefire. What does the president say today? It's done. It's finished. There's no ceasefire. We're back at war. I actually questioned Mr. Rubio. I want a diplomat to be in that position. I don't want Mr. Whitaker and Mr. Kushner there. I actually asked Mr. Whitaker, how much of your time are you there on the mission of diplomacy and peace? And how much of your time are you there for your own ventures with Mr. Kushner? Mr. Rubio snapped back at me, calling me stupid, and cut my mic off and said, we won't be answering your question. These are people who can't take the heat. They are not prepared for this mission. The president got us into an extraordinarily reckless war. He was goaded into it by Mr. Netanyahu for Mr. Netanyahu's corrupt purposes, frankly. And here we are stuck in this place. Please, God, get the president home without blowing up NATO. And let's hope that a diplomat could come forward and get us a deal to reopen the straits and end this foolish mission of the president in Iran.
Yeah, Donald Trump sent his son-in-law and Steve Witkoff, a real estate guy, and big surprise, they've achieved nothing in their negotiations.
Nothing, but look at their wealth growth.
Yes, absolutely. Other than wealth growth, yes. That's right.
Yes.
That is right.
They've achieved something.
Congresswoman Madeleine Dean, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm sorry that we're out of time. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.